This is a presentation on ambiguous pronouns, what they are, and how we fix them. Before we can talk about ambiguous pronouns, we need to review what an antecedent is. An antecedent is the noun or the group of nouns that generally comes before the pronoun. The antecedent identifies for the reader to whom or about what the writer refers. Without clarity, the reader can be confused as to whom or about what the writer refers. Remember, all pronouns must agree with their antecedents in number, gender, and person. In other words, if the antecedent is singular, then the pronoun will be singular. If the antecedent is female in gender, then the pronoun that replaces the antecedent will be female. And if the antecedent must also agree in person with the pronoun is third person, so will the antecedent. Ambiguous pronouns are sometimes called vague pronouns. They are pronouns without clear antecedents. Generally, these pronouns fall into two categories. In category 1, there is no antecedent in the sentence or preceding sentence. And in category 2, there are too many antecedent possibilities to choose from. Let's look at some examples. In category 1, I have no antecedent in the sentence or the preceding sentence. This would include the infamous they or it. In the example, they say it might rain today. Who said it was going to rain? Who exactly are they? I can fix it by inserting the correct noun. The weatherman on Channel 7 said it might rain today. They say that the movie is too scary and too long. Who exactly said this about the movie? Who are the they I am referring to? Sarah and Glenn said the movie is too scary and too long would be a correction for this sentence. In the third example, it says that the lifeguard will not be on duty this month. Well, it is neuter and can't say anything. What says that there will be no lifeguard on duty? Just what exactly is the it? The sign on the lifeguard stand indicates no lifeguard will be on duty this month, is an appropriate fix for this sentence. Other examples of no antecedents in the sentence include sentences such as this. Harry is always late for class, and it drives Miss McDermott crazy. What noun does the pronoun it replace? It can't refer to Harry because it is neuter and Harry is male. It could possibly refer to class, but that doesn't make sense. The class doesn't drive Miss McDermott crazy. What drives her crazy is Harry's tardiness, his inability to get to class on time. That's not in the sentence. So a correction could be, Harry is always late for class, and his tardiness drives Miss McDermott crazy. Another example, Jane has many assignments she hasn't turned in. As a result, it is a disaster. Well, what does the pronoun it replace? The only two nouns in the first part of this sentence are Jane and assignments. It can't replace either one of those. It is singular and neuter. Assignments is plural. Well, that won't work. And Jane is female. And that one doesn't agree with it. So a correction could be, Jane has many assignments she hasn't turned in. As a result, her grade is a disaster. Her grade is singular, and I can subsequently refer to her grade as an it. Let's look at the other side of the spectrum where I have too many antecedents. For example, Harry texted Wilbur when he was at the beach. He could replace and refer to either Harry or Wilbur. Who was at the beach? Was it Harry when he sent the text or Wilbur when he received it? The best way to correct this is to just repeat the noun you need. Harry texted Wilbur when Harry was at the beach. Another example. Mary had lunch with her grandmother after her doctor's appointment. Her could refer to Mary or to her grandmother. Who had the appointment with the doctor? In this case, I'm going to make that Mary. Mary had lunch with her grandmother after Mary's doctor's appointment. Please now go to the Helpful Links page on my website. Access Grammar Bites or type www.chompchomp.com into your browser. Watch the video on pronoun reference. We will be viewing this video in class as well and doing several exercises.